welcome, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Happy Wednesday. Here we are again. Another Alfred chicken adventure. Welcome to the stream. I don't. We're gonna play Alfred Chicken for the PlayStation. Or just cut right to the chase. We're gonna play the Demented Fever Dream Twisted Vision of Alfred Chicken for the PlayStation. We're gonna play Alfred Chicken for the PlayStation. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. I'm very excited. I'm happy to be here. Let me say hello. This Alfred Chicken. You have to forgive my momentary lapses of sanity, because we're playing Alfred Chicken. Hey, Dark Rift, welcome. Azor Justin, welcome. Bob Dead Builder, welcome. Sadly, this is not an Astro Chicken stream. This is an Alfred Chicken stream. Close, though. Booster 7, welcome. Zetsu Bear, welcome. Chat Business, welcome. That old devil chicken is back. Samine, welcome. Foamed, welcome. Moowear, thank you very much, Moowear, for the 8-month resub. Greatly appreciate the support. Krelosh, welcome. Tricados, excellent pyramid, well done. Headwound Yoda, welcome. I honestly forgot I made that Alfred Chicken animated emote. And now that we have empty animated emote slots, we may have to upgrade. May have to mix things around. I totally forgot I had that. Cheese Whiz, welcome. Fidget, welcome. Killer Miller X, welcome. SGView, welcome. Cadis, Comsun, welcome. Big Bang Blitz, welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. This game looks messed up. It looks really messed up. This will be the 4th Alfred Chicken game we played on stream. We started things off with the NES Alfred Chicken. We played through the NES Alfred Chicken a couple times, got the bad ending and the good ending. We played through Super Alfred Chicken for the Super Nintendo. We played through that a couple times, got the bad ending and the good ending. Later we played the Amiga Alfred Chicken. I've only played through the Amiga Alfred Chicken once. We only got the bad ending. There's still some unfinished chicken business on the Amiga for us. Someday, when I muster up the courage. That day has not yet come, but maybe soon. We have to replay the Amiga Alfred Chicken to get the good ending. There's still a couple Game Boy games which I've yet to play. And now we're on to our 4th Alfred Chicken adventure on the PlayStation. The goal will be to collect all the watering cans and get the good ending. Because that's the only way we can save Alfred's girlfriend Floella from the evil mecha chickens. I think that's the lore? I don't know. Who cares? It's Alfred Chicken. I don't really know what to expect for this one. I've seen screenshots. I've watched a little bit of gameplay in this. I think this is a unique game. I think this game has unique stages. I think. It's kind of hard to tell. I think this is a new monstrosity of a game. It looks quite twisted, quite surreal, quite bizarre, quite beautiful actually. This was only released in PAL regions, to my knowledge. Damien Fox, welcome. Thank you for the 5-month resub, welcome. Yeah, this is only released in PAL regions. So Europe and Australia, New Zealand. It should be quite good. For some reason, some guy, let me look up the guy. Some guy, Alfred Chicken. Some guy by the name of Jason McGann. It's just obsessed with Alfred Chicken. The creator of Alfred Chicken. Alfred Chicken was initially conceived in 1993, or at least the first game came out. Perhaps the idea was kicking around in McGann's head, but long before that. 1993 was the first Alfred Chicken game. This man continually made Alfred Chicken games until this game came out in 2002. 9 years of Alfred Chicken. Can you imagine your creative passion being funneled into one endeavor for 9 years, and it's Alfred Chicken? Honestly, I kind of admire it. Someday we'll play the rest of them, but we have our hands full with Alfred Chicken today. He looks pretty goofy, I know. Yo, Zero, welcome. Prostitution, welcome. Your mom, welcome. Alfredo chicken. Ooh, that sounds delicious. We're gonna play Alfred chicken. I don't have a manual, sadly. All we can do is gaze at the box art. The jewel case. We have Alfred here. We have a watering can. That's a clue. We have a snail. Spike. The robot. That must be the mecha chicken in the background. And there's the sunflower. They just distilled the elements of chicken into one image. If we turn the box over, oh, this looks good. Alfred chicken. Uh-oh, things are not looking good for Alfred. His girlfriend's been kidnapped by the evil mecha chicken, and it's only a matter of time before he turns her into nuggets. Now it's up to Alfred to flap to the rescue. Get ready to watch the feathers fly. Explore a host of baddie-packed, warp-crammed, bonus-filled levels. Master all of Alfred's special moves, including the supersonic rocket dive. Solve mind-bending puzzles as you run, jump, swim, and peck your way to victory. Oh boy. The graphics look great. The top screenshot looks interesting. There's like this storybook style of visuals. It's like people are made out of paper, or it's like an abstraction of a storybook, and we're like climbing a beanstalk. Is that Jack and his magic beanstalk? This looks really interesting. The second picture, I guess that's a boss fight? I don't know. The bottom picture, I guess that's Alfred looking at a cheese lighthouse. I guess. Holy smokes, I didn't look at Floella on this cover art. To the left of the text. Oh, what is that? What's that? The plumage of the chicken? She is 90% plumage, 10% chicken. That's incredible. I love it. I love it. I love it. She is beautiful. We have to save her. We have to save her. We have to save her. We gotta save her. We gotta save her. I'm a little bit... I think they might be like over glamorizing this a little bit in the text here. All of Alfred's special moves implies that Alfred will learn special moves or have moves. I suspect that's not going to be the case. Mind-bending puzzles. If my history with Alfred Chicken is anything to go off of, those mind-bending puzzles will be... Do I turn this switch on or off? I think that's going to be about it. But, you know, we shouldn't judge a chicken before it hatches or whatever. Let's play the game. Let's play the game. Again, I don't have a manual to read, sadly. I believe the Alfred Chicken documentation has been lost to time. Truly a sad world we live in. Let's play some Alfred Chicken. There we go. Okay, Alfred Chicken. Hello? Oh, baby. Yo, C Colin / welcome. Duckenmeyer, welcome. The Wolves, welcome. Welcome. The only chicken video game hero. The only. Oh, oh, oh. This is a PAL game, so we gotta choose our language. My controller gonna work? I always have controller problems. Why isn't this working? Oh my goodness. Alright, bear with me. It's just going. My controller's not even on, it's just going. Stock sound effects. This is a good start. I guess it's in English. Okay. We got the lore there. Ooh. 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 What are our options? Music volume, S of X volume, vibration, let's turn that on. Center screen. Yo. Good enough. This music, dude? This might be the best Alfred Chicken game. I notice there's a load game option. The song is pretty great. Yo. I was rocking out. Okay, good. I missed this last time. Eggs vanish. President kidnapped. Sheep bites dog. Hero's girlfriend abducted. Okay. Let's just play it. Start the timer. And we're just in it. So this is Alfred Chicken for the PlayStation. This is Alfred Chicken. The controller's constantly vibrating, by the way. I turned vibration on. It's constantly vibrating. It doesn't vibrate if I stand still. If I land from a hop, it vibrates. If I peck, it vibrates. Okay, that's it. So we don't get any context. I guess the opening newspapers is the context that we get. We're just chicken. Do we have a front-facing Alfred Chicken? Oh my goodness. The pause menu. He's like 2D. He's like 2D. I want to pause it on his front-facing. That's close. Okay, get it together. Bane's welcome. What do you call a fat psychic? A fortune teller. Thank you. Syllogism welcome. This is gaming. It's vibrating when I do this. I don't know why. So okay, we have analog control or D-pad. I'm probably going to use the D-pad. The left analog stick moves Alfred. The right analog stick moves the camera. That's pretty helpful. R1, L1, R2, L2 don't do nothing. X and triangle jump. Square and circle peck. And that's Alfred Chicken. Let's go. Okay, Alfred Chicken. Look at the backgrounds. Like, what is this? It's like a fully 3D modeled environment. It's just so... hideously garish. Look at this. Look at this enemy. If you just hold the peck button, he does this. Oh, Alfred. You idiot. Take it seriously, Alfred. The lives are on the line here. Okay, Alfred chicken, Alfred chicken, Alfred chicken. Again, you have to forgive my temporary lapses in sanity. This is Alfred chicken. I cannot possibly maintain composure. Special move. This level looks frighteningly similar, by the way. Mouse. And so our goal in Alfred Chicken, assuming this is based on the Amiga version, is to find and peck all the balloons. You see the counter appears in the top right. Can we get that number to appear? Select, okay. There's a counter in the top right of the number of balloons we have to find. When you find all the balloons in the stage, you move on to the next one. Every stage also has a bunch of gems. I don't know if that counter is going up or down. It varies on the game. Some games have a certain number of gems within a stage, and the counter ticks down as you collect them. Some, the number goes up. I love to see number go up. Okay, number's going up. We have 2 eggs in the bottom right. That's how many lives we have. Everything is 3D. This is actually kind of neat. Like the arrow's 3D. Star. Look at this. Let me pan the camera around for a little bit. I guess we're in the cheese dimension. Chickens and cheese. A match made in heaven. So yeah, the goal of Alfred Chicken, find all the... Wait. Find all the balloons as well as the secret watering can. I have to find all the watering cans in every stage to get the good ending. Where's this take me? Oh, goodness. Is that the terror sauce? I can't tell if this is a unique stage or just a repeat. I really cannot tell. Oh, there's the watering can. Our only way to attack is to jump over enemies and press down to dive bomb them. The peck move, it doesn't actually attack enemies. The peck move here, its sole purpose is to activate buttons and peck balloons. And again, balloons are required to beat the stage. This is new. This is new. This is new. Alfred has a chicken sense. Alfred's chicken sense is tingling. So now we're actually clued into where there's secret fantasy blocks. Okay. That's pretty neat. Hey, Son Goku, welcome. Beelzebub, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Our Alfred Chicken today. Yeah, this music is weird. Oh, we got front-facing Alfred there. How do I activate front-facing Alfred? Okay, as he drifts down, he faces the front. If there's nothing for Alfred to peck, He instead just does that. Oh. Oh. You know, this might be pretty good. This game might be pretty good. Look at the background. Where? Ah, dang it. I didn't even see the pit there. It's hard to, like, look at the screen and know what I'm looking at. It's very bizarre. I was gazing in... Oh my goodness, I missed the jumps. I was gazing in wonder at the cheese sun. And I was just kind of lost in thought, just basking in its glory. And I missed the jump. There's a little pit in the ground. That's the sun. That's the cheese sun. It's like breathing. The song's nice. It's like a nice smooth jazz beat. Alfred Chicken has previously featured what could best be described as clown penis music in the previous games, and now instead we have this just smooth muted trumpet. Ooh, why not? Nice. Definitely gives a different vibe. I love it when he turns to look at the screen. He's so thin! Alright, level 1. Whoa! We use the watering can? We used it. This is tremendous. This is astounding. We've used the watering can. The song too. This might be the most civilized game ever. Yep. PS1 Addict, welcome. Hosen, welcome. Murray welcome. Welcome. Tetrahedra. Sorry if I missed anybody, welcome. Let's save our game. This has saving and loading, level select screen. It tracks what you've collected in the different stages. Yup. Let's go. Oh, new music. I think Alfred's getting a little confused over here. He's kind of phasing through this wall. Is he supposed to? You doing okay over there, Alfred? Beautiful music. Whoa. Yeah, the game speed is definitely slower compared to other Alfred's Chicken. It's about on par with the NES version, I'd say. I'm just kind of in awe at the background. It's just a totally different theme. Totally different art assets. Like now we're in the building block dimension. Went from cheese to building blocks. Maybe those are dice? Like, look at this little disheveled fence. This future... This is so cool. Whoa! Who's that? What? Is that a... What? It doesn't... It's just Green Man in the background. Is that a jump scare? Is that a sock puppet? What? Okay, this might actually be the best Alfred chicken game. Okay, turn the stars on. Let's go in the door. Whoa. It's like a face in the background. What is this? Oh dear. One up. No, Alfred. Alfred. Hey, wait a minute. I recognize this. I think this might reuse elements or stage layouts from previous games, because this looks familiar here. What is this power-up? I wish I could get a good look at it. Now, if memory serves me, there should be a 1-up right over here. Balloon. Memory did not serve me. Dude, look at the death spiral. God, this is so cool. This is so cool. Alfred! Alfred! The snail has a gun. That snail's got a gun. Now he's dead. Are we on a birthday cake? Is this a birthday cake with antenna? I'm still trying to get a grasp on what I'm looking at. It just doesn't make sense. I think there's more in here. See, I saw this faint little swirl in the background, and you press up to go in that. That's a secret door? Secret? Is that... Oh, oh, oh. Sir? 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 Whoa. This owns. Oh, it's like a... What do you call it? A mobile? Like a little thing you hang over a child's crib to help them fall asleep? Okay, we have to guess. I'm gonna guess... middle. That was the wrong guess. I bet one of those 3 doors takes us to the watering can. Alright, we're gonna have to take our time here. I don't know what they were on when they made this. They were on a lot of drugs. Like, all of them. And I appreciate it. I am happy. Go back in. Tick, tock, tick. Whoa! Okay, I tried the middle last time. Let's try the right. Watering can. Are we in heaven? Are those the pearly gates? I guess that's the moon. The sun was an enormous piece of cheese. The moon is just a little sliver? Oh, dude, we have to do this screen again. Okay. You know, this is pretty cool. I wish I could get a good look at what this power-up is. It was like a piece of shrimp or something in previous games. I can't... It doesn't slow down enough for me to get a look at it here. Okay, now we can go up. A worm can. Okay. Naturally. This does have Alfred chicken controls, as you might expect, meaning holding the jump button causes Alfred to jump the instant he lands on the ground. You can kind of like drag your head across ceilings and still ascend afterwards. So, like, hitting a ceiling doesn't delete your vertical momentum. And so you can do some weird jumps that way. This is standard Alfred chicken gameplay. Nothing new here. Just insane. Man, this music's gonna put me to sleep. Okay, we just turn the stars off. Look at this! No! Okay, the balloons are your checkpoints. You peck a balloon that saves your position, you go back there when you die. As expected. Whoa! Oh, I want those gems. This guy. This is awesome! This octopus is chained up! Can we free the octo? Oh, it's like a drain plug. What? Treasure! The official grail. What? Are you telling me the blood of Jesus Christ was spilt into this cup? I don't know about that. I think Dan Brown would have some words to say about that. What's this little star that appears? There. What's that mean? What's that mean? What's that? Oh, is that just the cup? Okay, that's just the Holy Grail. That's just the Holy Grail shimmering. Yeah, okay, okay. This is really cool. Like, really cool. I wasn't expecting this. This is, like, really cool. Whoa! I mean, it's the same Alfred chicken we all know and love, but it's just completely insane environmental design and art style. Whose house is this? Do they know they have the official Grail underneath their bathtub? Alright, let's keep going up. Green Man! I think that's just a sock puppet. Like, you can see the back of him. I think that's just a sock puppet. This must be a kid's game. How many balloons do we need? 2. We already got the watering can. Let's go up here. Yeah, a lot of the elements definitely recall previous Alfred Chicken video games. The layouts are very familiar. I feel like they just completely reused the same designs for the stage, but they just made it insane. What are we accomplishing with growing the flower? Alright, let's go. We can't see how many levels we have to go. Save. Uh-huh. Yo. Oh, good. Play. So I think what I'm going to do, since this has a save game system and it's very civilized, I think we're going to try and collect every watering can in every stage until the very last one, and then beat it without getting that last watering can so we can see the bad ending, and then beat it again with that watering can to get the good ending. We'll try and do a complete Alfred Chicken harvestation of content. We're in another completely different themed stage here. New music again? Not even close to anything resembling a puzzle, much less a mind-bending one. Not yet. The game is still young, though. What is this? Look at the little bee in the background. Oh. Are we on a can of paint? Is this like a carpenter area, but there's like vines? Bonk. Oh, look at the flowers. I'm still trying to make sense of the different theming here. Like, what's going on with Alfred's narrative journey? Are these different lands that we're visiting? These different countries in Alfred Chickenville? Who's the president? Are we rescuing the president, or is Alfred solely motivated by his missing girlfriend? Who is Alfred? Did he win his race for Parliament? I'm sure these are all explained in the game's manual, which I couldn't find a copy of. Multiple blocks to turn on. Mysterious. Who is guest? Eat your feet. Exactly. My thoughts exactly. The platform cycles are all jacked. Alf! Alf. One up. It's a beehive! It's like... These leaves are like 2D graphics in the foreground, so in the foreground they've elected to use 2D images. But then the background and the game are all 3D. This is so cool! Okay. Oh yes. Wait a minute. I remember that. How do I get up there? I wonder how I get up there. Oh, let's just go down. I did not get a rocket. Monk. Music's pretty cool. I think I missed the watering can. I may need to go back. AC plus FC. Alfred chicken plus Floella chicken? I hope Floella's last name isn't Chicken. Is Alfred dating his sister? Are they married? No, they were explicitly described as girlfriend. But she was described as being a girlfriend. I wouldn't imagine they'd share the same last name if they're boyfriend-girlfriend. Maybe it's Floella Chick. Maybe it's just a coincidence. These enemies should jump up at you when you go over them.
Scatter.
Whoa. Scatter?
Scatter.
Worm can. I'm pretty sure I missed the watering can back there. I might be able to go back for it, but we can always just replay levels if need be. Dude, this is so bizarre. I missed some gems over there. Press the button. So we're looking for diamonds now. Scatter!
Scatter.
Alfred perished. Whoa!
Scatter. Scatter.
Let's head down here. So the original Alfred Chicken had lots and lots of fantasy walls. You just had to walk through with no indication that they were fake. Hidden blocks all over the place that led to secrets. This at least shows you, with the Alfred's Chicken sense, if there is going to be a hidden block nearby. I haven't found any fantasy walls yet, so I don't know how this game will handle those.
Scanner.
Scatter.
Scanner.
Whoa! Oh, the little hut! Dude, this is so sick! Okay, I can hit that. Turn those off. Go through here. Because now I can go up through here. Fantasy wall. Oh, it's a bony skeleton. He's back. Okay, so there are fantasy walls. Wait a minute, I recognize this screen. What is going on? Okay, I don't recognize it. This is just the title screen music. I like this song, but the radio historically has had unique radio music that plays when you peck it. They're breaking with tradition here. I'm not sure I appreciate it. Can't turn it off. So that leads to the end of the level. Let's see if we can go back. Go down here. Because there's a watering can up there. I have no idea how one is meant to acquire this watering can. I can't even... Okay, there's that. There must be another fantasy invisible block. No. Oh. Okay, we gotta find the next spring. There's going to be a chain of invisible springs we have to reveal, it looks like. There we go. Okay. Mind-bending puzzle solved. Alfred can break free of his chains. Dude, look at this! A little bird's nest. Cool. Yes! Oh, let's go. Okay, now I have to go through all of this again. Scanner, scanner. Are they saying scanner? Scatter? I can't make out what those vicious enemies are plotting. We want to leave stars off and go this way.
Scanner. Scanner.
Boo. Oh look, I'm here. Okay. Oh, stars off. Through here. Up here. Through there. Fantasy wall. Is there another fantasy wall right here? Alfred can destroy the environment. So there's fantasy walls that you just walk right through, and there's destructible wall tiles that can peck. Previously, this was just a wall you could walk through. Mike, welcome, Mike. Yes, another PAL-only PlayStation game. There's a surprising number of PAL-exclusive PlayStation games. Or even just Japan and PAL-only PlayStation games. Just so many game. Alright, level 3. This is good stuff. I like the Bubsy 3D background at the base of the sunflower. Oh, the bees. So, Alfred Chicken on the NES was 5 stages. Alfred Chicken on the Amiga was 13, if I remember correctly. 11 or 13 stages long. Alfred Chicken on the Super Nintendo was like 27 stages. I'm gonna guess this is gonna copy the Amiga and just have like 11 to 13 stages. That's my guess. I'm kind of hoping it's not crazed on the level of Super Alfred Chicken for the Super Nintendo, where it's just 27 stages with demented timers and switch puzzles. But if it is, I'm down for it. Play. Oh no, terror saw us. It begins. Okay, we're fine. This level looks vaguely familiar. Again, we have a brand new theme. It's like they're not going to reuse any graphical assets? Surely they will. I mean, some of the assets, of course, are reused, but there's a lot of just unique stuff. Like, what's this? Oh, Alfred's dead. Okay, go over here. No, Alfred's dead. Okay, we got a race against the Pterosaurus. We've never had to go down against the Pterosaurus. This is novel. This might be the first unique stage. I missed something. Oh my goodness. There's 10,000 branching paths here. Let's head back in there. I feel like I missed something. I want to explore a little bit more. I missed that path again. That's fine. Go right this time. Heck. Again, every level has a secret watering can that I want to find. Now that I know that there are fantasy walls you can just phase right through, I'm a little bit nervous. What's this? What? Why? Huh? Why is there a cork? Oh, secrets, man. Alright, let's go. No scratching away, welcome. It's quite majestic, I must say. Alright, go through again. Alfred Chicken, I don't think he had any comic or show. He did have a failed run for Parliament, as well as a phone-in. A phone message, you could call, which is kind of like a TV show, except not at all. Okay, peck this to the right. Ooh. Peck it again. Turn that off. Turn that off. Go! Yeah, dude. Mind-bending puzzles. Okay, turn it on. Let's go. Checkpoint. Shards of broken glass are harmful to chicken. Good to know. This game rules. I like it when a platformer is nice and casual like this. Like, this is slow-paced. Nothing too scary or threatening. It's just... Okay, I died. I should be moving the camera more. I forgot I have camera control. This is like the polar opposite of Rayman. Rayman wanted the player to suffer. It built its stages around that. Here, it's just kind of... We're just moseying along, trying to save the world. Or at least our girlfriend. Oh, what's this? Stars off? What's that say? Old redneck quality hood? Huh? Hooch. Oh, quality hooch. Alfred's getting turned. Dude. Okay, we probably have to fling the beetle to the left. The ladybug to the left. Okay, I don't remember how to do this. Maybe we have to jump, hit him. Yeah. And you can fling him like that. This is a mechanic from the Amiga version. Okay, you can't land on the ladybug until it's settled. If it's actively bouncing, it's not a legitimate platform. Okay. Yeah, Tetrahedra. Alfred Chicken was originally conceived for the Amiga. My understanding, at least. Wikipedia would have you believe differently. Don't trust Wikipedia. Dude. Jump. And so far, this has taken a lot of level design, stage design, and just lifted it directly from the Amiga version of Alfred Chicken. However, everything graphically looks completely and radically different. Huh? Alright, I'm missing something. I still gotta play those Game Boy Alfred Chicken games. Tick, tick, tock, tock. Okay, how in the world am I meant to do this? There's some mystery here. Okay, I guess the idea is you can just bounce on it. You can't stand on it, you bounce on it. Okay. Roger. Oh, get... It's tricky. Interesting how Alfred doesn't balance on his beak if he pecks into a moving platform. A lot of subtleties in Alfred's behavior here. These bombs are like in random positions. Every time you re-enter the room, they're in a slightly different spot. A lot of strange things happening here. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Banana. Okay, this advances it to the left ever so slightly, or it was. Okay, we need to give it momentum. I see. Okay, that's pretty clever. Dude, this is so cool. Where are we? Down? Okay. Oh, Duke Donuts, welcome. How's it going? You're deep in the chicken mines. Every stage has a unique and distinct background. Or every screen within every stage. Like this is the medicine conveyor belt scene. Who are you? Huh? What? You little butt plug? What is this? Do I bounce? Oh. New gameplay element. I don't think this mobile spring was in previous Alfred's Chicken. That was the watering can, yep. You made a game yesterday, dude? Wait, really? You made a game. That's awesome. I missed that stream. I assume it was on stream. Oh, I'll have to look into that. Dude, everybody's making games. Here I am just playing Alfred Chicken instead. I could make a game. It's a crappy game. Cool. I'll have to check it out. I'm excited. What's that say on the bottom? Fin, Bryn, Win. Finna bring wine? Final brine wine? Finish brink winners? That could be anything. It could be literally anything. Look, even the snails, when the snails turn around, their bodies are impossibly thin. Their shells have some depth to them, but their bodies are just like pixel thin, just like Alfred. This is fascinating. This is so cool. Must defeat our foe. Defeated. Pop. Transfer the can. These sections here were incredibly difficult on the Amiga version. But everything runs a lot slower here, so it's much more reasonable. I don't have the fear of death at all times when we're riding these pop cans up the terror sauce. Which is nice. I prefer it this way. It's incredibly hard in the original Amiga version. Okay, we still have one more balloon after this. There it is. We got the can. I wonder if this has bosses. I wonder if this has bosses. I hope this has bosses. Oh, this sunflower is 400 meters tall. How? How does its stem support the weight of a sunflower 400 meters up in the air? It would crumble. Alright, save. This is awesome. This is awesome. Awesome. It's my review of Alfred Chicken for the PlayStation. Awesome. Yeah, it's got such a very distinct style to it. It's just tremendous. I cannot wait to see what happens next. Every single one of these stages that had its own distinct theme to it. Are they going to keep that up for the entire game? What's going to happen? We're in Book World. Book World. Every level's going to be different. They went out of control. Fairy tales. This is the true Alfred Chicken vision. Oh, even the gates have letters on them now. What? The novelization? Oh my goodness. Self-referential jokes. Meta? Things are getting meta here. Alfred Chicken, My Life in Politics. It's a very thick book to say, Alfred Chicken once ran for Parliament as a goof. He got 14 votes. There we go. How do you need that many pages to say what I just said? I guess I've glossed over his political stance and his ambitions and his different platforms. Alfred Chicken? This is so cool. Alright. What is that? Oh, it's a leaning tower of book. That's the letter B. Fairy tales. I gotta get a front-facing Alfred Chicken image somehow. I'll have to, like... That's pretty good. This is pretty good, but pausing changes the colors, darkens it. I need, like, a full-lit front-facing chicken. Alfred chicken. Alright. Serious gaming. Hey, I remember these. Okay, these are the mind-bending puzzles of Alfred Chicken. Turn the stars on. There's some goodies up there. Can I? Okay. This is a legitimate puzzle here. I need to send this up, then run up here and bounce on it to ascend to greater heights. Up. Alfred, go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Turn those back on and peck. Alright. Mind-bending puzzles. Oh, this game's impossible. Okay, go down. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Go left for a bit. Now go up. Egg. That was worth it. A worthy prize for a difficult puzzle. My life in politics. Oh, look at the cat. I'm just enamored here. This is so cool. This is so cool. It's Man! Okay, there's Man. Famous character of Alfred Chicken, Man. Climb in the beanstalk. Looks like we need to turn some diamonds on. Okay. Whoa. I keep forgetting I can move the camera around. It doesn't really help too much, but you can do it. Hey, I recognize this. It's like I'm getting flashes of recognition from some of these stages. Because the different visual style makes them look so much more distinct than they actually are. No, maybe this is distinct. Okay, I don't recognize this. I thought I did, but I don't. We still have to find the watering can. Down here. turn the diamonds on. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Diamond? What's that? Who's that? On. Puzzle solved. Oh, excuse me. Oh, apologies. No, it's been completely unique music so far. And the music definitely provides a different tone compared to the insane clown penis music of the original. This is much more subdued. Tick, tock, tick. This music does not feel like a descent into madness and lunacy the way the other games do. We're in a Disney fairy tale castle. Okay, I can go over there or come out there. What's my status? 3 balloons still. Go over here. What? I wonder if this game's gonna get hard. I get the feeling no. I think this might kind of just be it. And I'm fine with that. Ba-ba-ba. They turn the stars off to get down there. There's a mechanism for star removal right over here. Ooh, ladybug. I'm not sure why I want that ladybug. Okay, I remember this screen. Yeah, they're recycling a lot of the level designs, or layouts, I should say, from previous games. This is a very reminiscent screen here, but it's just changed ever so slightly. I want to go down here, and there may be a fantasy wall down here. What is... Huh? Who? What? How? What? Am I gonna get chased? No, he's just a guy. Is there just a guy? Kills you. It's just a guy. There's just a guy. There's just some guy. Bring the ladybug down. Oh dear. There's just some guy down here. Yeah, if you can find it, Cheese Whiz, please share. I looked for a little while last night with no luck. Sadly, I believe the PAL version manual does not exist online. It's an unfortunate circumstance we find ourselves in. I don't think I can recover the ladybugs. That's the ladybug's purpose. That platform's almost definitely gonna fall when I land on it. Just gotta be careful here. I can repeatedly jump to maintain. Who's ticking, talking? Where? Who? What? Something? Watering can. It's very tempting to make a purchase of Alfred chicken simply to obtain the manual. That's very tempting. I'm not gonna lie. Why is this man just bouncing? Alright, see you later. That's where he lives. We need to set this up so we can turn on the diamonds with another hit of the button. Or is it the other way around? Diamonds off, and then this turns diamonds on. There we go. Mind-bending puzzle. Stars on. One more balloon. Yeah, that down there where the bouncing wingnut creature was is where the Amiga version had just a picture of Alfred with the word old on it. And sadly, yeah, they've taken that bit out. Is that going to turn this on? Okay, it does. We can bounce on this. Hey, I recognize this. Huh? The throne! Alfred assumes his rightful spot at the throne. Alfred is king of the castle, this fantasy, fairy tale Disney castle, and now he flies away, never to rule. Oh, the cat! Mr. Peckles, that's his name. Mr. Peckles the sunflower. Save. Mr. Peckles is always a very mysterious entity in these games. It's very unclear where his priorities truly lie. Is he on Alfred's side? Is he not? Is he some mysterious third party who's pulling the strings behind the scenes? In one of the games, I think it's the Super Nintendo one, Mr. Peckles gives Alfred his girlfriend back after we collect all the watering cans. So it's possible that Mr. Peckles is engineering this whole situation to force Alfred to collect cans for Mr. Peckles in some convoluted harebrained scheme where he summons these mecha chickens to capture Alfred's girlfriend and as well as hide the cans throughout the land. I've thought way too hard about this. Just keep playing. Oh, back to cheese. Okay. We're back to the cheese world. It's like crackers? Cheese and crackers. Okay, we don't actually need the star switch to be on, but if it is on... Can. Okay. Diamonds need to be off. We enter the can container via a door somehow. Let's see what happens if I turn stars off. Go in here. What is this? It's a little frightening. That was weird. I think that might have been a new room. Even the buttons look different. Like the buttons that activate these different puzzle elements. Boo. Look different. Okay, we gotta bounce on this to go up. Understood. This looks familiar. I hope there's not a fantasy wall. Alfred died. Someone was actively cutting the cheese and then they just left. This is really cool. I'm so happy to be playing this. Kind of getting into the music now. Got a nice little funky beat. Dude! Shut it off! Okay. That's fine, we got a checkpoint there. Turn those off. Go in here. And I screwed up. I have to do that all over again because I turned the stars off. Whoopsies. Turn the stars on, turn those on. I might be able to do Death Warp. And now turn those off. Hey. Okay, how do I get in there? Dude, look at the cheese lighthouse. The floating cheese lighthouse in the sky. Fantasy wall. Oh dear. Okay, perish, Alfred. I'm not sure what my switch states need to be here. Go this way? Whoa. Question mark? Huh? I wonder what that does. Fantasy wall? No. We could go right here. I should not have gone right there. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alfred! What? What? I'm sequence breaking. I need to ride the thing up here to get to the spring. Okay. Or maybe not. I think I can make it. Oh, there's another moon. Look at that. There's the second moon in the background. We saw a moon in the previous level. We stood on the moon. This moon has a house with a chimney? Maybe that's a telescope on it. Oh, that was fun. I need to get the platform. Oh, there's one here. Whatever that leads to is forever out of reach. I guess we can assume that the platform just goes through those blocks and curves down this way. That was not worth it. It's down here. Nothing. One more balloon. Sir? Sir? Oh, it's this thing! Cool. 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 Where am I going? Up. Okay, this way. I'm really curious what that question mark block did. Maybe it spawned these jack-in-the-boxes? Maybe they wouldn't be here otherwise, since they seem to lead to secret goodies. There's definitely no question mark blocks. Okay. Oh. Cheese land. Level 7. Still no bosses. Still no bosses. That's kind of a disappointment. Maybe they're just saving it all for an ultra mega super boss fight at the end. If there's no bosses. Alright, the 100% completion Alfred Chicken for PlayStation playthrough continues. Stage 7. Whoa! Those ghosts? Got spooky ghosts. AC and FC. Cool music. I probably want to go right first, but let's just peek over here. Can we stand on these screws? Yes, okay. This level's vaguely familiar already. Need to turn stars on. Okay. Yeah, we haven't shot bullets yet. That's a good point. I forgot about that. Usually Mr. Peckles gave you the attack. If you found his secret room, you'd answer the phone, and Mr. Peckles would give you the attack upgrade, and then fill the secret room with collectibles. You have to visit Mr. Peckles in his own room, where he would call you from 3 feet away to talk to you. It's usually how things worked. I guess they've changed things here. It's a pretty nice song. Might be able to go up there. Ah, these enemies. Scatter, chatter, splatter, scanner? Still don't know what they're saying. If any stage is going to have skeletons, this would be the one. Worm can. Yoink. Anything up here? No. What? We're inside a giant tree. Multiple giant trees screwed together. This is some abomination, some woodworking abomination. Button. What? I can't get to the button. Why is there a death spike pit there? Let's just ignore the death spike pit. Whoa. Tick tock. Oh, okay. This was accessible from that side. I don't know what the switch state should be, so we'll just leave the switches unstated. Go investigate. Kaboom! Looks like we need diamonds on for sure. Probably both of them on. We'll start with just diamonds on. Ah, let's just turn these on too. Might as well. Dude, this game's fun. There's the stars. Could we have gotten away with turning stars off? Absolutely not. Okay. Ooh, how? How? Hmm? Oh, maybe I need to keep the jam or the worm can power up all the way over here. If I wanted to get the one up. Oh man, that'd be tough. You have to speedrun this screen. That's where we were. Boing. There's a balloon there that we already got. Tick-tock. I like this song. me on! Oh, nice. There's definitely something over there. Oh, the can of paint is back. Okay, we need to turn diamonds off to go up the can of paint route. Got it? Oh, yes! Whoa! That was a lot! Oh, where are we? We're in like a spooky mansion on a haunted hill? Graveyard? Dude, if this game has skeletons in it, I'm gonna be so happy. I would love to see skeletons in this art style. Being able to control the camera is actually really nice. It's a lot easier to check for secrets. A little awkward, because it's the right analog stick. Turn diamonds off. Bonk. Oh, little sunflower. You're not Mr. Peckles. I wish you could see inside the house. There's a painting on the wall there. What is that? Who is that? I can't make out who that's supposed to be. It's not Alfred. Oh, very mysterious. You think that's James Pond? No, no. That might be James Pond. That might have been James Pond. Did I get a... I didn't get a watering can. Let's investigate this screen. Can we go up again? Rather than dive bomb, let's just glide gracefully down. Is there some egress out of this tree? Perhaps? A little secret fantasy wall with which we can escape our captivity? I'm worried there's going to be like a warp door we have to enter, like one of those little swirlies, but it's going to be hidden behind one of these blocks. That'd be kind of mean. Alfred chicken. Dude, this game is sick. Oh no, that's just a freaking leaf, dude. I jump scared myself with a leaf. It's kind of meditative. We're just, you know, pecking through the ice blocks on our little chicken adventure here. Ah, still get it. I'm just scanning the sides primarily to see if there's some notable or obvious way out of this tree. My guess is that the watering can is hidden in this room. That's just a guess. Because I missed the watering can. We may have to replay this stage from the beginning. That's it. What? Oh, the mystery of Alfred Chicken. Hopefully there's not fantasy spikes we have to drop through. That was a thing in the Amiga version. Spikes that were secretly fake spikes that you could just phase right through that led to secrets. I go in an invisible door up here. There's a picture of James Pond. It kind of does look like Pond. A little bit, vaguely. Oh, this is disaster. No Aristotle, welcome. It's kind of 3D. It's mostly 3D. I failed. I missed the can. We have to go back. We have to go back. Gotta get every watering can. Okay, so let's be very thorough here. I didn't even see, like, where it could have been hidden. Other than that long tunnel, didn't even, like, have any obvious spots to check. We can't go through this wall. Okay. First things first, we have to come in here and hit a switch. Yeah, the last balloon. So there's 5 balloons in this stage. The last one you peck ends the stage. So I was hoping to find the watering can before pecking it, but fortune did not favor me on this day. Maybe up there? Maybe we have to bounce off that enemy to get up there. Possibility. Can I bounce off these guys? I can.
Scanner. Scanner.
In fact, I'm gonna die and check to see if we can go up and over the thing. Hey! Stops at the top of the ramp. Looks like a negative.
Scanner. Scanner. Scanner.
Okay, let's speedrun this. Stop it, Alfred! Stop playing. I gotta go fast. Ah, wrong way! Hurry up, Alfred. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Hit both these. Boom! There we go. Okay, is there any secret... Any... Nothing? Nothing at all? Nothing? What's that? Just a random wire attached to a thing. Anything over here? I have no idea where to go. They've hidden this watering can quite well. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's not in this room. Can't break that wall. Can't go down here. That's that door. Okay. Like, the level's so short. We're already almost to the end of it. Spiked. Dude, this music is really catchy. See, that's the end of the level right up there. So all we have is this part? Huh? Something doesn't add up here. Can't go up on this screen. It doesn't even allow me to scroll the screen up any higher, so I guess we just dive bomb here. Yes, dude, that's so sick. Now we're here. What the heck? Alfred's madness is beginning to set in. Missed that jump there, now we replay this bit here. Like, I'm really curious if one of these spikes is fake. And you can just phase right through it. I need to get a better look at the spikes. Signs point to no. Can't go above the hut. There's nothing we can do inside the hut. I do like how Alfred's eyes are always visible. There's no buttons to press in here. No doors to enter. Just a little hut. There it is. The secret path. The hidden secret path. Puzzle solved. What is this enemy? Oh dear. The golden spike. Go under. It's a DVD screensaver. Oh dear. I got screwed by the Alfred chicken controls. So if you've never played Alfred Chicken, the controls, well, the controls leave a bit to be desired. So, on the PlayStation here, X jumps. Holding jump in midair allows you to slow your descent. However, if you hold jump, he jumps the instant he touches the ground again. So you're always trying to jump and then hold the button to gradually descend and then release just before you touch the ground so you don't immediately re-jump and kill yourself. There's like a little balancing act you have to do. You gotta like really be watching. And let go of the jump button just before you hit the ground. Whatever, just death warp. We got the can. Let's get out of here. Okay, that was a little sneaky one there. I had a feeling it was in those spikes. I just didn't look hard enough last time. Let's go. Chicken. Yes. So I guess we're just climbing? Like we are rising? Because Mr. Peckles here is getting a vision of the stages that we just cleared when we water him with the watering can. So I guess each one of these stages is layered on top of one another? Like we're in some sort of abstract skyscraper building? Maybe these are different planets? Yup. Alright, level 8. I'm gonna guess 13 levels. That's my guess. Just a random guess. I think that's how many stages the Amiga version had. So I guess it's not too much of a random guess. Well, there's the can. I can't get up there. Maybe the question mark block turns off these star, moon blocks. Maybe that's the purpose of the question mark block I saw on that one stage. Or switch, I should say. Bow. Bow. Seems to be another new theme. I guess we're back to baby themed in here. Just a different type of baby theming. Star. Okay, we need to turn on the diamonds. Whoa! Hey, I remember this level. The screen, I should say. Press the button to cause the terror sauce to go up. Once it hits the top of the screen, it comes back down. I like this game, Zerp. I'm having fun with it. It's kind of simple. Like, it's not necessarily that hard. Nothing too complex here. It's just simple, good-hearted fun. The bizarre style is doing a lot for me. Oh, what is... Hand? It's just so weird. Hand. Okay, hand. Hand.
Scanner.
Oh. Got me. Well played. I noticed Alfred's chicken sense hasn't really come into play very much in this game.
Scanner.
He doesn't really use his chicken sense very often.
Scanner.
Hand? Oh my goodness. Platforming!
Scanner.
Now let's go in here first. A little doily. Oh dear. Okay, fine. Scanner. 2 more balloons, okay. The watering can is all the way back at the start of the level. Oh dear. Hand! Why are there hands everywhere? Okay. Oh, these hands are inert. What does it mean? Are these the corpses of hands? Oh, spooky. Okay, there's something in there. Need to turn stars off to get in there. There's only 1 balloon left, so if I see another balloon, I cannot peck it until we find the mechanism to turn off the bizarre switches at the start of the level, which is probably going to be in here. Okay. Nom 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 nom. Whoa! Satisfying platforming. Star off. Okay. Whew. That was a close call. Go up and go through there. I don't know what the deal is with the hand jump scares. It's just weirdness, I suppose. If you see a balloon, do not peck it. There's a balloon, do not peck. Then you venture down into this. What? Huh? What? Well, let's go all the way back to the start, and maybe that mysterious switch is just no longer on? Or maybe those blocks are just gone now? Eh? Me? What? Oh, the mysteries of Alfred Chicken. Like, this style of block might be explained in the manual. It has 2 stars and 2 moons. I don't know if that's significant. We have to get the can. We have to get the can. We simply must. We must acquire can. It's the only way Alfred's gonna get a happy ending. Is there a fantasy wall I've missed? We've only had the one fantasy wall in the entire game so far. Well, let's replay the entire level. Like, I don't think it'd be some bizarre combination of switch states that would turn on or off those blocks. What? What? There's gotta be something in there. There must be a... Oh, dude, the stars. There's gotta be a reason why you can go in there other than to collect 5 gems. What's that? It occurs to me I never went this way. Okay. That was a 1-up, but not a watering can. I don't think there'd be a way down there. Oh, this is the same style as the blocks I'm trying to erase. What if it's as silly as activating those 2 invisible blocks removed those 2 from in front of the watering can? What if it's something like that? It doesn't make any sense. But maybe? No? What? Alfred. What's in here? Okay, let's thoroughly search this area for more secret goodies. This is a prime spot to hide some trinkets. Alfred's dead. Where is my... Okay, down here. You're Upper Kitty, welcome. I love it. It is quite tremendous. This little front-facing. Oh, it's so good. Okay, I feel like there's something here, maybe. Can't go up there. You can't... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I remember this section where the ceiling drops and rises. In previous games, there's a secret, like, farther beyond the exit. It doesn't seem to exist in this version. I'm trying to find all the watering cans, because I want to get the good ending. I'm currently stumped. There's gotta be one of those question mark buttons somewhere. Find all the watering cans, that's a clue. I don't think it's in there. Let me try one more time. I don't remember if the exit to this room leads to a new area. It almost looks like there's stuff up there, but I think that's just the top of the level. Hand. Okay, hand dimension. This is good, this is good. I think hand dimension's where we want to be. There's a whole bunch of empty space up above Alfred here, where they could have tucked a secret. Check this scanner. Hand. Nothing there. Dude, this is messed up. What? There it is. Just the nonsense absurdity. You had to jump into the void and find an invisible block. Alright. Puzzle solved. My mind has been bended by these puzzles. Let's get out of here. Ah. I mean, games like this, you kind of have to try and just... You just gotta do stuff. You just gotta jump around. Oh, I could have looked down. See, there's our clue. This is our clue. If I would have been smart and controlled the camera here, I could have gotten a glimpse of the button. So that is not totally unclued or unhinted. That's a reasonable. Can. I need to go in here to turn the stars off. Yeah. Cancun, welcome. Yeah, 2002, I know. I don't know why. I don't know why. The same guy, Jason McGann is his name, just constantly made Alfred Chicken games. Just constantly. Constantly. It was like his life's work. to make Alfred chicken games. And you know what? Good for him. I'm happy he was able to achieve this capstone of Alfred chicken gaming. Like, this was his vision. I have not played Mort the Chicken, no. I've watched a couple playthroughs of Mort the Chicken. I've watched it, though. Maybe someday we'll play it, but I've already seen it. Ooh. Hand! If only there was Alfred Chicken on the PlayStation 5. That's what the world needs. The world needs a Nintendo Switch Alfred Chicken. What is Jason McGann doing nowadays? Why isn't he on this? Why isn't there a Unity asset flip Alfred Chicken game? Continue. Alright. Oh. Let's go, level 9. Still no bosses. Oh dear. I am immediately filled with fear. Okay. Oh, maybe this is fine. Wood! How many balloons were there? 3 more? Okay. The natural enemy... Oh, look at the wood chipper in the background. Or no, that's a watering can... No, that's a... It's a vial corker machine that presses corks into vials, but it's in the shape of a watering can. I don't know where the vials get fed into this from. Assumedly it's just manufactured inside the machine? Oh, very mysterious. Everybody knows the natural predator of saws is wood. Okay, I think I am moving it. Yeah, we're moving it. Dude, that chunk of wood would just get obliterated. Come on. Where's the realism? Wood. Hey, go that way. Go that way. Dude, this is awesome. Back. What? I wasn't expecting the chessboard. Chessboard dimension with visible seams. Beautiful. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. What do we have? 2 balloons left already. Oh, that was a backwards facing Alfred sprite. Okay, there's a path here. If we turn on the stars and come back here, there's a path. Alright. Dude, it's so funny when he gets flat. I love it as well. What the... Alfred? 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 No! Alfred? frightening. Alfred. Alfred. Chicken. Maybe this is fine. I'm sorry, Rubber Kitty. Automod held a message for a reason. Smart detection. You got denied because of smart detection. I don't even know what that means. Smart detection. I gotta turn that off. I don't trust Automod. Stars on. This lets us go in that doorway back there. Okay. Seems to be the only way out of here as well. Boo. Wait, how do we get... Okay, now there's a way to get those. Oh, dude, this is fun. How'd you get up? Is there a fantasy block I need to find? Oh. Oh, I don't know how to get up there. This is troubling. Let's pretend that everything's fine and we don't need those jewels. Let's just go this way. Yo, G, welcome. Flipsider, welcome. This game is awesome. Ah! Oh, now we can go up. Oh, okay. Just the style of this game is so tremendous. It's so distinct. So strange. And yet fascinating. There are a distinct lack of hazards. That's the last balloon. Like, they kind of made this game even easier than it already was. Not that Alfred Chicken was a hard game, but it did have some very tricky platforming sections. And there was more enemy density for sure in the other versions. Like, most levels in this seem to have like 2 enemies throughout the entire level. Okay, the watering can's definitely down in that spot where I couldn't figure out how to get to. So if I peck that balloon up there, it'll end the stage. Because that's the last balloon. So we need to investigate this area a little bit more in depth to try and find this watering can. There's something I've missed over here. Likely an invisible block that gets triggered by some mysterious mechanism. I can't float through the wall. Just making sure I get a read on the entire... There's something up here. Yeah, there's definitely like an upper left corner of this area I can't seem to get to. Oh, the mysteries of Alfred Chicken. Okay, found it. Found it. Just nonsense secrets. Oh, I love me some nonsense. This is an exit to a warp or a door. I think I needed to maintain the worm can up here. I don't have the worm can, so I can't make it through there. Okay, okay. So let's die. Puzzle solver. Jessica Hot Tunes, welcome. The Millennia Altered Destinies. I don't think I've even heard of that game. I'm looking it up right now. Millennia Altered Destinies. Take-Two Interactive. Oh, Macaw played this a while ago. Yeah, I've seen this before. This game's a trip. It's a trip. I do want to play it. I don't remember if he finished it or not. It's like you do time travel to like create timelines for these different races so that they can create inventions for you to do like some progression. You have to like manage all these different races and constantly go back in time and like take stuff back in time with you to fix timelines for them. It's very cool. I would like to play it as well. I just need to wait for my memories of it to disappear into the void. I need to forget more about the game before I can play it. I don't remember if he finished it or not. Oh, here we go. This looks like can area. Can. We gotta get up there somehow. Oh, I remember this. Okay. God, this song is so cool. Alright, we're done. Leave the level. Another day, another can. Yeah, that's about how I remember it, Booster. It became like very tedious to micromanage everything for the end game. It looked really fun. Is that our first boss? Is that the first and only boss? Is that the last level? Question mark? Are there only 11 stages? Maybe that's like, this is the first third of the game. Because remember, Super Nintendo Alfred Chicken had like 27 levels or something insane like that. I'm going to assume that the question mark is the final boss. And so let's play through this level without getting the watering can. So we can get the bad ending and then replay it, get the watering can, go for good ending. Book world. Oh, mind-bending puzzle. Hey, mind-bending. Puzzle. Whoa! Why? Who authorized the turnaround? Oh, we're in storybook land, yes. Are we gonna go up the tower? This plate mail knight with a spear? Oh. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, what switch do I need to turn on? Stars. They've done it. Alfred's on TV. What a world. I've been wondering if they're going to bring this back. Earlier Alfred's Chicken have this mechanic here where there's a TV that you can turn on and it releases blahs into the void. And then you can ride the blahs. Is this social commentary? It's the money for nothing. It kind of looks like it, yeah. What is this ovary book? Madame Ovary. What? Channel 6 News. Alfred Chicken here is saving the day. He's standing on top of the Madame Ovary book. Blockbuster hits, about to be turned into a movie. Up for an Oscar, a Pulitzer. The Egger Sanction. I don't get it. Oh, it's just a pun. Madame Bovary. Oh, I didn't know about that. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. This must be a pun as well. A classy literature pun. It's lost on me. I seem to be stuck. Oh, we need to ride the blahs. So the blahs disappear if you step off them for too long, so you have to touch the blahs to cause them to remain corporeal. Okay. Scatter. Oh dear. Might be some fantasy walls down there. Worm. Of Mice and Hen by Stein Peck. Good. Let me check these. Fantasy wall? No. Fantasy? No. That's a rocket. Whoa. Blah. This game is so funny. Chicken. Aliens. From the egg to the moon. The radio changes the music for the current screen you're on. Why would you put a radio at the very end of the screen? Do they really expect people to just sit there and listen to the title screen music? Why not put the radio at the start of the screen so you can go through the entire screen with the unique music? That's just not the Alfred chicken way. So I did hit... Let's go down here. Nothing, okay. I hit one of those question mark blocks. I don't think there were any blocks I would have made disappear back here, but let me just double check. No, in fact, that sealed itself up again. Okay. Even though I don't want to collect the watering can, I'm still on the lookout for it, because we're likely going to have to replay this level. Oh my goodness. I thought it'd be clever. Oh, just play it safe. Just sit here and wait. That line. Is this... Wait. That's for Rapunzel? Okay. What in the world is going on? I guess it's just an amalgamation of different fairy tales. I turned question marks off previously. Why can we turn them on here? Water? What? Let's go no water. Okay, we need water. I wonder what that other button did. Okay, maybe... Maybe in the screen where I press the other question mark button, I need to backtrack through the screen to find what that did. Welcome. Yeah, Alfred Chicken was conceived initially... What? For the Amiga. I played the Amiga version. I haven't gotten the good ending for the Amiga version. I played the NES version, I played Super Nintendo, I played the Amiga Alfred Chicken. Now we're playing the PlayStation. There's still multiple variants of Alfred Chicken on the Game Boy as well I need to play. We need to replay the Amiga version in search of the good ending. My Alfred Chicken quest is not even close to finished. What is this? Don't shoot me! Don't shoot me! Cork? Oh! Puzzles. Puzzles. Put that there. Do that. Puzzles.
And now... Okay, this needs to be to the right a little more. There we go. Oh, that's pretty neat. Alfred Chicken Marathon. The thing with that is, too much Alfred Chicken in one sitting can likely be fatal. You gotta pace yourself when it comes to Alfred Chicken. Whoa! Helicopter. Alfred. This is so cool. Are you defeatable? I think that was actually a bit of a puzzle back there, yeah. A smidgen of puzzle. Just a taste of puzzle. I think I know where the watering can is, or at least have an idea of where to search for it. So we're going to try and finish this level without collecting it, and see if there are more stages to come after the next one. I mean, this seems pretty final to me. There's the last balloon right there. Trash cans? Like, let's just take the balloon. That's it. Like my plan's gonna work. Play. So I guess this is the last boss. That's my guess. Seems like this is the last boss. Oh, we got rock. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa! Mecha chicken! Okay, this is like Super Nintendo Alfred Chicken style fight. He's dead. Because the Amiga and NES games where they were like shmup style boss fights, Alfred Chicken hopped in his space rocket ship and had bullets and he shot the mecha chickens. This is much more traditional. What the heck? Dude! Hello? Prepare your ears. What? Am I supposed to be able to hit him? 3, 4. Okay, on the 5th bounce you can hit him. Got it. 2, 3, 4. Okay, this might actually be like simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dead. Let's go. Oh, this must be the king of the mecha chickens. He's got a helmet. He's got a helmet. Oh, we probably need to turn into a rocket ship, I bet. Okay. Understood. Pattern has been screwed. This is... cool. We'll just do this. Good fight. Dead. Floella was inside the evil Mecha Chicken King. Look at her hair, dude. Mr. Peckles says, collect all watering cans. Developed at Mobius Entertainment Ltd. by the King Monkey team. There he is, the mastermind, Jason McGann. Been making Alfred Chicken games since 1993. Art director, Ian Bowden, excellent work. So that was the bad ending, apparently. We're going to replay that last level, find the last watering can, and we have to get the good ending. We didn't save the president. Does that even matter? What's the story? Voodoo sound. I like the music in this. Special thanks to Firewall Games Services? Who's that? Special thanks to James McGann? Wait, what? You can't... Oh, it's Jason McGann. That must be James and Jason. They must be, like, related. Okay, I was gonna say, did he give himself a special thanks in his own game? Special thanks to Bored People. Frog Boy. Shoutouts to Frog Boy. Giant bottles of Grolsch. J for the advice I don't take and the lads and ladies Chinese food. Fleximus cheese scone. What? Princess Munchkin? What? Soil? Special thanks to Soil? Special thanks to Soil. I mean, yeah, without soil, where would we be, truly, if we think about it? Without soil, none of this would be possible, so yeah, thanks to soil. Sure. What? Alfred chicken. They went to Las Vegas. Thank you for playing, Alfred Vegas Florell. Oh. I pressed X. Stock sound effects. Alright, we're going back in for more. Load game. It did not allow me to select a save game. I wonder how many memory card slots this is taking up. You can only have one singular save game per memory card, apparently. Alright. Let's go again. So now we have to find the watering can on this level, then replay the last boss fight. For the true ending. This is very important. And again, I still haven't gotten the true ending for the Amiga version of Alfred Chicken. That's been haunting me for months now, maybe even years. Eventually, I'll get my act together and give it another shot. So I suspect the can was in this room, because riding the final blah up to the space alien gave us a question mark button, and I didn't actually do anything after pressing that question mark button. It didn't seem to affect anything later on in the stage. Touch it. And since I now know that question mark buttons don't simply cause specific blocks to appear or disappear, they can do other things like the one that drained the water. It means it's very likely that hitting the question mark in this stage, this screen, will do something unique and special. Perhaps it'll launch this rocket. Someday I'll be free of Alfred Chicken. That day is not this one. Okay, question marks are on. We'll turn the radio on. Now, what could have changed? The TV's bouncing. Oh, that's cute.
Yo.
Yo. I'm starting to think nothing happens upon activating that switch. Nothing. Nothing happened anywhere. Alright. Shad rock, welcome. Just normal Alfred chicken things, riding the blah up into the sky. I feel like there should be a purpose to these star blocks here going so high, but maybe there isn't. Alright. So, I thought there'd be something in that screen, but apparently not. I guess the final screen of this area had like multiple different exits, which I didn't even explore, since I already had all the balloons, so that's likely where the can is. It's my next guess. Find all the watering cans, that's a clue. There's Rapunzel. See, there's a way to return to this point. Turn on the water to come up here, knock the cork down, turn off the water, knock the cork to the right, turn the water back on, ride the cork up. Simple as that. I can't seem to look around with the analog stick anymore. I don't know why that's been disabled, but I can't look with the right analog stick anymore. Vroom! No, no, no! No! Hey, get down there. Okay. This little snorkel. Ah, this game is so charming. Heck. I should have done rocket. I don't know why, I just feel the need to collect these gems. It doesn't matter. I don't need them. See, this sort of thing here, where you're just kind of squeezing between enemies, this was a lot more common in other versions of the game. You know, actual, like, enemy placement, design, hazards, obstacles, things the normal game would have, were much more common in the other versions of this. Oh, careful, Alfred. Okay, so here's the finale. So there's a balloon up there. Let's go right first. No! Okay. I guessed wrong. Let's play through all of this over again. Good. Good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Whoops. Really curious why I can't look with the camera anymore. Careful, Alfred. Okay, water off. It's always nice when the punishment for guessing incorrectly is replay things you've already done before. Like, why? Why? There's no reason to make you do this again. Oh, we did get to do that this time. Careful. Ah! I should have taken a death warp. I got jump scared by a snail, but it taught me a valuable lesson. Careful. Okay, so let's go in the door here this time. What? Oh, good. This chicken sense. Ugh. This is so insane. Go. Oh, is this an impossible jump? Oh dear. Oh, this might be like a frame perfect jump. What is going on? This is the last can, the last watering can. Tra-la-la Radio Network. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? We're playing Alfred Chicken here for the PlayStation. This is a fascinating and bizarre and surreal experience here. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. I'm trying to get all the watering cans to save Alfred Chicken's girlfriend from the evil mecha chickens. And I can't make this jump. I feel like there's something I'm missing. There's probably another invisible block I've missed. Found it. Okay, puzzle solved. Mind-bending puzzle has been solved. Let's get out of here. Mr. Peckles is growing to the moon? This is the third moon we've seen. Was that good? What? Save. Yep, now it's time for the first boss. First and last and only boss, unless maybe we get a super secret bonus stage. Since we have every watering can. Let's go. Can I go this way? Oh. I shouldn't push my luck like that. Hey, I can move the camera again. I lost this ability for one single stage. Alright, boss time. First phase, pretty simple. You just gotta hit him. These are the mecha chickens. Dead. Second phase, also pretty easy. You wait for his 5th bounce. 3, 4, and this one, you can hit him. You might be able to get him in between each and every one of these bounces, in fact, if you time it better. If I were speedrunning Alfred Chicken, I'd have to investigate quick kills here. Ain't nobody got time for that. I wonder if you even need to hit these balloons. Like, what would happen if I skipped these balloons on the way up? I don't know. Okay, the last phase of the boss. Just do this. He's only vulnerable to your dive bomb rocket ship transformation attack. And he just happens to wait underneath you. As long as you just do it like this, he just waits for you to hit him. That's his only move. His only move is to wait for you to hit him. Okay. The good ending. This is it. Mr. Pickles! Alfred saves universe. Really? Alfred X? Dude, her hair. Floella Chicken? That was explicitly described as her being Alfred's girlfriend. Not wife. Not sister. Girlfriend. Best wishes, Mr. Pickles. Mecha chicken. Cool. The Snail Brothers. Let's go. Monster credits. This is perfect. This is the best reward possible. Is this creature gonna get a name? What? What was that? And credits. Alright. Stop the timer. The sub 3 hour Alfred Chicken. All content completion. Got the good and the bad ending. Oh, what a beautiful game. It's really easy. Like, it's really simple. It feels like a kid's game for sure. But at the same time, I really like just the bizarre, abstract, surreal nature of the stages and the art direction. It was very simple. It was very easy. It was not too exciting. It was cool. It was creative. It was strange. I was just more curious to see what came next as far as the visual themes and the environments. It's kind of awesome. It's kind of awesome. Kind of awesome. Special thanks to Soil. We'll watch the cards again. Like, the music's great. Again, the art really carries the game. The art direction. It's just so weird. It's just so weird that it was fun. It was cool. Shoutouts or special thanks to Board People. Frog Boy, of course. Can't forget Frog Boy. Special thanks to all the lads and ladies, as well as Chinese food. Who's Princess Munchkin and Wobblet? Tiger Lily? Who's Fleximus Cheese Sonicus? Scanius? Soil. Soil's my favorite. And pub. Singular pub. Oh, we did it. Alfred Chicken. Okay, this is the same screen. Alfred with the sunglasses. I cannot get over Floella's design. Like, what? Is that? It's cute. It's cool. Game is awesome. Game is good. Game is incredible. Phew. Shut her down. Alright, there we go. Thanks for watching. That's Alfred Chicken for the PlayStation. The 4th Alfred Chicken game played on stream. So there's still more Alfred Chicken to come. I don't know when, someday, sometime down the line, when I feel the deep burning desire to revisit Alfred Chicken. We still have to play the Amiga version, as well as multiple Game Boy iterations of this. Probably like another 2.5 Alfred's Chickens games to play still. But that was a lot of fun. It was very simple. Just kind of there. But again, it was just so surreal and bizarre and strange. I had a good time with it. Thank you all for watching. That'll do it for today. Let's do this again tomorrow. We'll probably have longer streams tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday, because we're going to sink our teeth into a nice crusty old RPG starting tomorrow. Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to dive into the Apple II and play some RPG A forgotten Sierra game. Sierra. Do you know Sierra put their name on an RPG? It's true. We'll play it. I bet nobody's ever played the Sierra game. Well, even a couple people have. But we'll start that tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Let's get out of here. Oh, dude, Mask of Eternity. I guess that counts, yeah. Freaking Mask of Eternity. That game's so cool. I played a lot of Sierra games as well. But not this one. This is one of the many I have not played. I'm keeping it intentionally vague. Let me find somebody to raid. I gotta go. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the subs, the resubs, the follows. Thank you, Tralala Radio Network, as well for the raid. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. Play some more game. Who's on? Raid. Get out of here. Gotta go. Ashens is just beginning his stream. We shall raid Ashens. Lord Ashens. Love to watch the Ashens stream. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye-bye. See you next time. Adios. Farewell. See ya. Bye-bye.